Christina, walk me through the experience. What was it like overall?
Starting from the beginning,
I guess I would just say, like, looking back at it now, overall, how would you describe it?
the experience from the time I got picked, not
Yeah.
before. Okay. To explain the experience, it was kind of extremely surreal, especially being at my age and representing my age group, that I was actually involved in something like this that's so familiar to everybody and just so brand new. And like we were just charting new territory. I was so excited and just very honored to be part of it.
You get out of the limo, you see Gerry. What are your
Yes.
thoughts?
Um, First of all, and honest, I know this sounds cheesy. He is really handsome. And anyone who's of my age dating, I mean, to find a guy handsome and fit, and I'd seen some interviews with him and stuff, and just seemed so genuine and nice. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was beyond excited, and just to start the whole experience. And you've seen this on TV for what, 25 years, and it's like that's me getting out of the limo, and it's pretty surreal.
What we see of Gerry is that he is charming, he is charismatic, and everything he does feels so heartfelt. Is that really Gerry?
Yes, I've been asked that question so many times. He, I was very impressed with him when I just saw on TV, this is the new Bachelor, and just reading his bio and stuff. He's, I really truly felt he was very genuine. I'm in my 70s. I've dated quite a bit, and to find someone that was that genuine, you could kind of tell this guy is the real deal. I mean, and I think that's why the girls were really, really taken back by how charming and how much we were all in it, really in it to, like, get to know him better.
Yeah, even as a viewer, it's so easy to fall in love with him. You're just it's so wholesome.
Even
Um,
my grandkids said that. So,
what was their reaction when they found out that you signed up?
at first I think they were a little shocked. I mean, they see me as very adventurous and stuff. Like, I've been to 13 countries in the last 5 years. I've jumped out of airplanes. I'm very active for my age, and they never know where I'm coming from. But this was like, you're what? You're gonna do what? Beyond what? And I think they found it hard to believe that I could be a participant in it, because they're so used to seeing the shows with the other younger people and stuff. And then once it sunk in, my grandkids were beyond excited. They were so cute.
We've seen the I would call it the traditional Bachelor and Bachelorette. It's been on for decades. Um, there's some drama sometimes between the women, some cattiness. Did you experience any of that? Was there any drama you could tell us about?
You know, um, um, when you get that many women in a room, and you're all, especially, after a couple weeks or whatever, and now you're all starting to have feelings, and this is real, and you better be in it, because this is a person that's coming here, and he's genuine, he's looking for stuff that, I think different personalities will take it differently. I'm one who, I try and get along with everybody. I try not to create that. And if something's starting to happen, I would rather address it immediately and, get it worked out before it gets to a point where maybe there's just a misunderstanding. So personally, I experienced nothing. I try to really stay neutral. I actually try to be the peacekeeper. So I was fine. And of course, again, with that many ladies in the room, things can, change from time to time.
We saw that you did not get a rose. Were you disappointed when you didn't hear your name called?
I was crushed. And but again, there's decisions I made along the way that I maybe should have made better ones. I should have maybe done something a little bigger the first night and stuff. Hindsight's great, right? But I was disappointed because I really felt him, and even my daughter called me like, you have so much in common with this person. And I would have liked to have been able to cultivate that maybe a little more and have discussions with him, which wasn't to be. But I totally wish him well. And my experience was great.
So aside from maybe making more of an entrance during the first meeting, What else would you have done differently?
Oh, I have this quote that I liked. It's something about, it's how you do your experiences and how you live them, what comes to you. And I am not a very assertive person. I should have been a little bit more assertive quicker. I was kind of waiting to feel the temperature of things, and I'm not very good at flirting. And I think I could have I needed to let myself go a little more, and I think it would have benefited me, and I did not. But that's on me. And it still made my experience. I still had a good experience and met the most lovely ladies and got to meet him and could be a part of this. I mean, 22 people or women can only say that, right?
What do you hope that the people watching get from the Golden Bachelor?
I love that question. So, one of my I had three things I went into the show trying to accomplish, or I wanted people to see. And one of them was to be an inspiration. There's so many ladies out there who are younger than me, and they kind of give up or don't feel like they can live their best life, or maybe not know how to do it, or apprehensive about it. And my thing is, don't go for it. Live your life, live your best life. If you don't have a man in your life, still be happy. Look for that happiness. I'm happy, but I'm a little less fulfilled because I don't have a man in my life. But, go for it and live life. You have one, and you better make it the best one you can make it.
Amen. Does this experience make you want to put yourself out there a little bit more? Are you still looking for love?
Another great question. I was pretty much at the point of just give it up, just go with you have a full life, you have great friends, you're traveling, and if it comes, it comes. This experience made me realize I don't want to wait. I'm going to start being more assertive. I'm going to start learning how to flirt, and I'm going to find myself somebody. I deserve it. I want it. And maybe I haven't put it out there that way. So I'm so thankful for this experience.
Yes, we love to see it. That leads me to my next question, which is, if ABC decides to do the Golden Bachelorette, would you answer that call?
Um, yeah, I want to be a part of this franchise. I think the good it can bring to baby boomers is huge, and there's so many opportunities for us. I would say yes to you, but I'm not sure at my age I'd be the best choice. But if they thought I was, I totally am open for something like that.
Who are you rooting for now?
Oh, who am I rooting for now? Um, well, Leslie was my roommate, and her and I and Joan got very close, and I really think highly of her and how she is with her family and stuff. If you're asking me the question, I have to answer. I'd have to say Leslie.
Okay. Joan kind of she broke our hearts.
Oh, she is. Her and I got so close. I just adore her. And oh my God, I was with my friends and I was crying. She was so sincere, and I knew all that was happening, but I didn't quite realize the sensitivity and her deep feelings about it because she was dealing with so much. So I love that they showed that we all have these other responsibilities that can take us away at any moment, and where the younger girls don't have that so much. So I'm so pleased that they did show that.
When Gerry handed out the last rose, I noticed, and I've noticed this in previous rose ceremonies, that he has tears in his eyes. Like, this
Yeah.
is really weighing heavy on him. Did you feel that as well?
Oh, you absolutely. I mean, he did. I was involved in three, and in every one, especially when you got down to the last couple, you could tell he was starting to get emotional and stuff like that. And I can't imagine doing that. It's I wish I would have had a better connection with him, but there still is one, right? And he still knows that you're somebody that put yourself out there. You gave up a whole lot of things to be here and stuff. And that's the thing about him. He really thinks about that and realizes that you did that. And it comes through. I mean, he's just a genuine guy. He truly is.